Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So today I wanted to have a discussion about why Faunus Discrimination should have some focus in RWBY Volume 7, and what opportunities it will actually bring for certain events concerning some characters, or things that it may actually be able to do that we haven't been able to see or hear about within RWBY. So sit back, relax, I hope you all enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So RWBY Volume 7, as we already know, is going to be set in Atlas. And obviously there are going to be many focuses to Atlas. For example, we know Weiss's arc is going to be a big focus. We know the war over Atlas and the Relic, that is going to be another big one. But one thing that Volume 7 could also focus on a little bit is Faunus Discrimination. Now the reason why I bring up that Faunus Discrimination could actually be focused on here within Atlas is because this is one of the best opportunities to really give a little bit of a focus towards that area because of the Shnida's company and how they treat the Faunus. We already know that the White Fang themselves have been stealing from the Shnida's company as well as attacking their own family and friends, so this shows you that we have one side of the story to the White Fang attacking the Shnida's company, but this could also go more into how the Shnida's company, as well as maybe even the people of Atlas, treat the Faunus and how they see them. And the reason why I also bring up the people of Atlas is because look at Caroline Cordovan, for example. She was obviously one who looked down on anyone that was not an Atlas citizen, and saw her country as the greatest country and had the best military force in all of Remnant. And considering that Cordovan saw things like this, it could be possible that there are other members or citizens of Atlas, or even the Atlas military, that look at everyone outside of Atlas in this regard. But one big thing about Cordovan that I do need to bring up here is how whenever she stated to Weiss that she would take Weiss home, to Atlas, she just wouldn't be allowing her friends of questionable character to go. So, if you notice, she does look at Blake when she says this, therefore showing her prejudice towards the Faunus. So that makes you think that other people of Atlas, not all of them per se, but some of them may think the exact same thing that Cordovan does think about the Faunus. Not only this, but going into Faunus Discrimination here can also go into Adam. This can lead more possible entries into his backstory, and it can answer questions to Adam's origin, and it can even tell us how Adam got the brand, and even through that, it could tell us about how other Faunus may have also been treated as well. So while this could open up more answers to Adam and his whole backstory and his origins, this could also give us more in-depth ideas of the Faunus and how they may have been treated by the Shnida's company, or maybe even the citizens of Atlas too. So really, this helps us learn more about Adam, his character, and maybe even more that has to do with what the Shnida's company may have done to him. Who knows? Maybe his family was slaves to the Shnida's company or other close ones to Adam, and they could have died under terrible labor practices by the Shnida's company, and that could have led him to where he got in the end. Who knows? But at the same time, this could be discrimination against Blake as well, because she doesn't wear her ribbon anymore, so her cat ears are exposed, thus showing that she is a Faunus. Therefore, who knows how the Atlas citizens are going to take that. I mean, not all of them are going to be like that, but to those that are like that, who knows how they're going to react to Blake, and who knows what they're going to say. But obviously it'll be things that aren't going to be necessary. But what could also lead into this is that Blake's weapon Gamble Shroud has been damaged, and she may try to get it reforged or fixed in some way, or she may even try to get a new weapon out of the situation. And because of that, this could lead her into a territory that may have some people from Atlas that are racist against the Faunus, and this could lead her into a pretty terrible situation concerning the people and Blake. And another way that they could also kind of implement this is they could reintroduce Team Funky, and they could even show Neon Cat, for example, and she could also be involved in this, because she is from Atlas. We got to remember that Team Funky, they are from Atlas. So this is a good way to implement a character that we've known from the past, reintroduce them to the series, and then go into their history, which would be interesting to see, because we don't really know that much about Neon Cat. But this is an opportunity to go into her character and for us to learn more about her. Not only that, but if she goes through Faunus Discrimination, we can actually see what she goes through. For example, Neon Cat could put on a composed face to look like she's happy all the time, But in reality, behind that face, she could actually be suffering on the inside due to Faunus discrimination, and she could actually go into that information with Blake. And I think that would be a great way to go into Neon Cat's character even. I think that would be a really cool idea, actually. But another character that does involve would also be Weiss, because, well, Weiss is a Schnee, and Schnee does company. Obviously, she was the heiress to the Schnee does company. So this involves Weiss as well, and because of what she may see or hear, this could make her reflect on the actions of the company, her own father even, and how she would want to change things and make it different from what it is currently. And not only that, but this could go into Jacques as well, because this opportunity leads us to see how Jacques sees the Faunus, because we already know that the Schneedas company has bad labor practices, and also they don't seem to care whenever the Faunus die. So, what they could do here is Jacques could meet the rest of Team RWBY. And when he does, he could look at Blake and he could look down on her or say something that would be not right. And that's when Weiss herself would then be very upset by what she's hearing and what she's seeing from her father's actions. And yet again, continue to make her further think about how if she was running the Schneedas company, how she would make a change to it. This could also lead her into standing up to her father yet again, as we've seen before, and talk about how she thinks that everything he stands for is completely wrong and how she is entirely against him. And this could just make the distance between Weiss and her father even further, and this could make Weiss want to better the Schneedas company even more, and even want to change every single last thing that Jacques stood for the company if she can find a way to get control of it. So I think that these would be some great opportunities to go further into Faunus discrimination within Volume 7, and I think that it would also be probably the last opportunity they really get the chance to work on this, because the next place they're going to go is obviously Vacuo, which seems to be very laid back, but who knows. Anyways, let me know what you think down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and share this with your friends if you found this informative or useful. Well, anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.